Okay, so here it is in the scheduling part. Okay, the display settings we have changes the currencies. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
US dollars displacement is one, decimal digit is the project one, and the scheduling part we have is the project one is there, and this, the week starts on Monday, and
Mm-hmm.
is January started. Okay, so your starting week starts on Monday to Saturday or whatever. So you can just the things whatever the project applicable, and the physical year starts in January. Okay, so your project start on April, so you can go for April sort of things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the default start time is 10 a.m. So you can just modify the timing as per the requirement, as per your project.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this is the default end time. Okay, so start time and end time of the project, and how much hours the resource is going to working. So this is 8 hours. The
Mm-hmm.
hours per week is 40 hours. Okay, the 5 days they are working it. So 40
Mm-hmm.
hours, and the days per month is 20 days. They are going to work at the same time. So this is the what once you're going to start any project. So it is very important to write down the currencies. Okay, so if you not what going to further informations here before you're going to start a project. So it is really difficult in the middle of the project that how the things going to working.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we need to create another project, same sort of thing. So before we're going to start any project, so the thing is important to understand here. We need to go for the currencies, calendars, scheduling, what type of resources, the timing, okay, weeks. So as per this particular schedule, the resources, the work count is what has been worked. Okay, the second thing, schedule the scheduling messages. So this is percentage is showing same time. So
Mm-hmm.
suppose the resources are going to working 50% work done till now, and 50% of things will be done sometime later. So the things will be percentages available comes.
Mm-hmm.
And scheduling options on the project is project one, and then the new project created. Okay, this is manually created or auto scheduled. So these things will be or you can also modify it once we're going into the project same time. So you can starting the things, so you can write it down that this is starting the project, this is the current date sort of things. Okay, duration is entered, how many days of the project, your particular of your project. Okay, days, month, and exactly you can just write it down as per this particular project. Work
Mm-hmm.
is in hours, days, or month, and sort of things. How you count the work, and the default task type. Okay, what type of task? So it is, yeah, a fixed units base. Okay, fixed durations of 8 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours, and fixed work, what type of work it is. Okay, so these are things need to be, you need to be taking care all sort of time. Okay, so this is applicable all things on the project one, or show tasks during warnings. At same times it will be uh, okay, and the show task scheduling is all suggestions is also on same times. Calculate project after each edit, so it is on is there. Okay, so it is calculating things once it is modifications things are required, and updated task is resource status. So these things are need to be available. Okay, so the ignore worker auto collect option sort of things is enabled. Okay, so this is the basic things in the MS Word, and where the project should be, what default locations of your project will be saved. So you can
Mm-hmm.
just change the locations where the project will be saved.
So
Okay,
why exactly do we use this project, MS project? What is the purpose of it?
because we have 47 processes, we have internal areas. Okay, so we need to write down each and everything here, and then
Mm-hmm.
we need to calculate the costing part, we need to checking out the risk management sort of things, we need to what the budgeting sort of things, how many work, how many type, how many hours of this working of the resources. So how do you calculate all sort of things? So this is
But
the,
it's basically to make the Gantt chart, right?
yes, so it's a giant chart, and we have some different charts also available. So this is the one, what MS project is there. So you have write down number of information same times, and then you can find out the charts available in front of you. Okay, I will let you know
Mm-hmm.
how it is going to work. Just
Okay.
okay. So this is the language. Okay, so you can go for sort of different languages. So we have studies the 47, 49 processes and 10 knowledge areas. How to implement, how to the practical sort of things going to working. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so how do you represent all sort of things? Suppose you are working in a project and you have 47 processes are running same time. Okay, scope management, disk management, and the time management, and also you know what uh, what disk is available, resource management, human resource management, different things available. So you can just represent all sort of things in the sms project, and this is the chart. Gantt chart is created same time.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what default standard rates is. You can just modify, write down the rates. Okay, so you can just gonna provide 10 hours. Okay, sort of things. Over times, how much you gonna provide? You can just provide 4 rupees. This is in rupees. Okay, so you can just change it in the dollar sort of things. Okay, so this is the basic things. You can gonna go for it, and then you can apply it. Okay, so matter of fact that the first thing is here. So what is this about? This is gender information. So name. Okay, so name is what do you understand by the name? This is, you need to provide the task name. Okay, so this is, wait a second. So the first task is basically, suppose we have going here, and we have going here, and this is going here. This is project initiation. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
project initiation sort of. Okay, so how much percentage you gonna provide in this project initiation? How much time it will take? It will
Like
take,
the time percentage?
yes. How much time it will take? How much time?
Project initiation should not take like more than like, few days.
So we can go for this 7 days. Okay,
Okay.
and the priorities is required. How much priority you want to provide for this particular things? You can priority is what we can provide 500.
But what is the benchmark? Like what does like, this priority numbers mean? Like, what 580 means?
What, how much priority you can provide? This is the first priority, second priority, third priority. So this benchmark start with the 500 things. Okay,
Okay.
and that's lemon also. Okay, so you can provide this is the first priority. Okay, this is 20 percentage, 40 percentage, 60 sort of things. How much priority you can provide? Suppose we
Okay.
have 100% work, so we can provide 60% or 40% sort of things. And
Okay.
percent complete, how much it is complete? So there is no completion sort of things available right now. So when it is this project is started,
Mm-hmm.
so we need to write down the project will be 18th to, we have one week project. Okay, so 7 days we have already mentioned. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. This is, so 18th
Mm-hmm.
started date, and the 24th March is the end date of the
Mm-hmm.
project initiations. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and we display timeline needs to be updated here. So it is displaying the timeline here. This is, the start is 18th
Okay.
March 20, and the finish
Uh-huh.
is 18th to 20th. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then what type of task you are going to do it? So suppose what we required in the project initiations, we required project charters,
Yeah.
project
And
chart.
scope.
We will define later on, no problem with this. And what are resources required? We have some advanced settings, how much completed, how much not completed. So we will doing the things later on. We have to write down anything. With
Mm-hmm.
project applications, we required project charters, informations, risk management sort of things. And if any custom fields, we can gonna use it. So
Okay.
there it is. This is the first task. Okay. So this is, what this is the thing is there. So manually scheduled or auto scheduled. Okay. So we have manually scheduled is there. Okay. So we have written on, yes, the task is project initiations, and this is 7 days duration. Okay, this project start date is 18th of March 2020. Finish date is 27th of March 2020. Okay, and what sort of things we're going to do it? So we have go here and we have to go there, and then we have to go there and we have to write down the things which is required in the project. Okay, so different things we have available into this. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
this is a resource name. Who's going to perform this particular task is there. The project initiation is there. So we have go in the resources and write down the name of the person.
Okay.
So Sarah is performing the task. Okay, Sarah is doing the initiation sort of things.
Mm-hmm.
And owner 100% unit is there. So there is no sort of costing is there. And then advanced settings. Then this is how much it is completed. The physical complete is any physical activities you need to perform. Then select this one. Is there any
Mm-hmm.
only the complete sort of things you required? Yes, it's complete. Suppose
Mm-hmm.
you need to provide some physical completeness. Yeah, 50% physical things are working. Have to different sites you're going and collecting information. Then physical sort of things. But if
Mm-hmm.
you want the percentage, how much it is done. Okay. So this is marked task as a milestone. You have achieved the milestone, and then go for the different milestone same time.
Mm-hmm.
What's the deadline of this project? We have 7 days of the project. If it,
24th.
or if it is not done on the 7 days, so how much the deadline? So suppose it is what 24th is the last date,
Mm-hmm.
and it is the deadline. It should be, we can say the 24th is our deadline. And the project calendar is basically it is working night shifts or standards or 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Just you can just write it down. Yeah, this things are working in a standard things. Okay, so 9 hour shift. So basically, then if any notes you would like to share, so we required some project charters, and we require stakeholders. Stakeholders and project charters. These two informations we required into the project charters. So we have copy here. Okay, any custom fields you would like to add, then you can add it. Okay, then we have to click OK. So Azara, what happened in this, if you have to take a look here, the task mode, okay. So it is basically the thing is manually scheduled, we have task. So if you look at it here, this is the timelines. The timeline is basically started of 18th of March, okay. What the project it is, the project is project initiation sort of things, okay. So it's starting 18th of March, then Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 24, 26, and 27. This is a 27th is a basically we can say that it's the project initiations end date sort of things. So
Mm-hmm.
so we need to perform the task is on till 27th of March 2020. Okay. So the Zara is the resource name is gonna working same time here. Okay, is there any person, another person is there? So you can just write it down the name of the person. And how much time of this particular Jara we have? Jara have 56 hours to complete this particular task. Okay, and we have standard
Mm-hmm.
time. So this is the days is 27 days available right now. So it is
Mm-hmm.
question mark is not completed till now. So what we required here, we required two things here. Project charters we require and stakeholders management we require. Okay. So suppose Jara has done some work on the project charters. Okay. So we can say the Zara is completed the things. So display timelines, height, lots of things, and scheduled, and you have complete the task is 40%, okay, of project
Mm-hmm.
chart. You created the project charters, which is you have done the work is 55%,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and you have taken to complete the particular project charters is 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then nothing is required, nothing is required. Any notes you would like to say? So this is the complete things is coming same times. Is no nothing like deadlines there. Suppose 17 and 18, 19, so we have this completed 2 days. You have completed the time. Estimate time is 2 days. You have completed in 2 days. Any notes you would like to share here in the project
Mm-hmm.
charters, and this thing is available. So go here and then things is available. Okay, so Zara, the first thing is the project initiation things available, and in the project initiations we have two task subtask activities available, this thing and this thing. The project charters has been done by the Zara in 2 days, and 18th to 19th March. Okay, this is done. Okay, and who's going to done it? This is the Zara is done this thing same time. And how much time hours it will take? It will take 16 hours to complete the things. Okay, so you have worked on 8 hours and 8 hours. The 16 hours you have worked for project initiations. Okay, so this is the project
Mm-hmm.
chart is there. This is 18th and 19th March we have done it. The 2 days the project chart is not completed. So what happened? This is the 40% of the work has been done from your side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then we have another thing is there. If we're going here, the stakeholders management. Okay, so stakeholders management, you require some stakeholder informations. Okay, the stakeholders interest is there.
What does predecessors mean?
Which one?
Yeah, the
Process
predecessor. Yeah.
reduces. So any there are
Mm-hmm.
different activity need to be performed here. Apart from this, the stakeholders management, what type of different activities you need to perform in this particular stakeholders management? Suppose you need to gather information of the stakeholders. Yes, gathering information of stakeholders.
Mm-hmm.
If you require the interest of the stakeholders, yes. How much percentage of the stakeholders? Yes, this is, there it is. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
who is going to invest the money? What type of investment is of the stakeholders? So different tasks you can assign it here,
Mm-hmm.
the procedures, and how much time it will take. So you can just write it down. Okay, so whose responsibility it is? This is Java responsibility. So we have one. So we have side. We have another in your team is basically we can say Michael. Michael is basically performing task. Okay, so this is the understand is there. Okay, what is the costing? We will calculate later on. Okay, so here's the duration. This particular for this Michael is doing this particular task in 3 days. Okay, and how much is just completed? This complete is there same time. Is there in deadlines of this particular project? So yes, it is done in the 20 or 1st of March, or you can say 23rd, 2nd of March. It will be done in 3 days. Mark as milestone, and we don't require the item in the milestone. And how much it is complete? Suppose it is completed in 70%. Okay, 3 days you have taken. So the thing is important to understand here: stakeholders management. 3 days it will take 80. Wait a second. It will start it on what 90 to 25th, and Michael is performing this task in 24 hours. He's worked, and he's doing the 70% of the work. Okay, so this is there Wednesday to Thursday, right? This is the things. This is the milestone is performed, and this is also the Michael is the another person is basically starting this work on Thursday to this particular Wednesday. So this is the 27th of December is showing. Okay, so project initiation, this is the diamond is over there. The project initiation things is available same times. So there's a project charters things is in front of us same time. Okay, suppose we need to suppose in your project we require some different columns same time. We don't require proceed. Okay, so how much time it will complete? So you can say that this is the 50% work done, is 70% work done, right? We require some more columns required work complete. This is complete work. This is work complete. is 70%. So there is no use of it because we have already add this particular tab. So we need to add some different tabs same time. Okay, then
Mm-hmm.
we're going here, and then we need to go here. Then we have to find out some more columns like that. So you can add the columns from here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so whatever things you would require, so you can adding the tab here. I can just write it down some more columns for you to understand. Okay, so it's an overtime work. Suppose you provide some overtime work to any person. Okay, so this is the thing is
Mm-hmm.
available sometimes. So is there any overtime you have worked it or not? So this is the thing is still pending. Okay, so the task goes past its deadline. So we need to change the deadline is there. So then we can go for some 2 days. It is done. Okay, so this task is already done as per the time.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the project gonna working same sort of things. Suppose we have some another is what project is there. Suppose this is the project initiation things. Okay, in the project initiations, what happened? The project stakeholders management, we have done it. Okay, so this is the milestone is completed within 24 hours. Okay.
Okay.
But the project charter is still pending, right? So you is how it is pending is just 50%, 55% is done only. Suppose you
Mm-hmm.
have done the 70% of the task, 75% is done, then Java has done the 70% of the work, and Michael has already done the things or specific.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the 27th is a deadline. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
this is deadline for the project. This is start project 18th of March 20, and this is the 27th. Is it project initiation has been worked done till now, but this 25% is work pending. Okay, so we
Mm-hmm.
require some any overtime, so we can just go into here and then we can provide some overtime sort of thing same time. So this is not required here. So okay, same things you can go for some different tasks as well. Suppose the second things which we talking about here. Wait, okay, yes, it is coming. Okay, then the second thing is project planning. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
project project planning is another task we have, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is manually auto schedule. Okay, okay, dear. So how what things we require in the project planning? In the project planning, project scope, project timeline, project cost management, project quality management.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is project scope. So you have two options available, my dear.
Mm-hmm.
You can just write it down here, and it is a task name is coming same time.
Okay.
Project scope management, and then we have some project time management, timelines. We have project quality, project risk. Okay, So you can write down multiple things at the same time. Okay, so this is the project planning is a big task. Okay, and then this is the thing is there. So this is auto scheduled. So how much time it will require? Suppose you started this project on 20.
Getting the all the permits is going to be part of the planning, not the execution, right?
Not execution, this is a planning part.
No, like just getting the permits is going to be the part of planning, right?
Yes, yes, we are going to planning same time.
Mm-hmm.
There are the 27 processes into the planning part. So we have to go for the documentations on the planning part, gathering
Mm-hmm.
informations of the project, and we need to the documentations of each and everything whatever I'm writing down. The planning part is a is a phase. Okay, and is a
Mm-hmm.
phase. The first phase is this one first phase. The second
Mm-hmm.
phase is planning phase. The scope, timeline, quality, and these are the part of the planning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in this particular phase, how much time it will take to complete this particular phase?
Mm-hmm.
So suppose we have started on 28th of March 20, and then we have to complete these things on 5th of April. Okay, display timeline. Okay, display on timeline. So this is the it is will be showing here. This is the timeline is tab is there. So it will be
Mm-hmm.
this is reflecting there. Okay, and how much time it will take? So it will take us around 14 days or
Mm-hmm.
21 days, 21 days, 3 weeks time. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have a go for what procedures. Okay, so different tasks we require. We'll like later on. And who's going to perform this particular task? So Zara is going to perform this task. Okay, and then the advanced settings. So project planning. So is there any deadlines for this particular things? So we have started on 28th, and then the 31st is the deadline for the project.
Mm-hmm.
And constraint type is as soon as possible. Okay, start no
Mm-hmm.
earlier than. Okay, so as soon as possible we have, and this is what constraint date. So we can go 31st date, and this is the task type is fixed units. We have fixed working hours or fixed durations. We have fixed durations. We can go for it. Okay, so as per your whatever the timing you are providing, suppose you have worked on the 8 hours, so
Mm-hmm.
how much you will have to get paid for this? Okay, we will have to write it down later on. So calendar, this is what for 24 hours or night shift or standard, so we can go for standard durations. Okay, so this is four things there. Physical complete, no. We require some milestone or not. Not required till now. Is there any notes you're gonna provide it for the same?
Mm-hmm.
We can write in the notes. In the custom fields, we can write down anything. Okay, so 21 days is need to be complete. This is thing is there. We need to click OK. Okay, dear. So what happened? Suppose in this project, suppose let's look at that. There's a project. It's 18th. Okay, this is a project initiation things gonna working.
Mm-hmm.
So it will automatically move to the different things. Okay, same thing. Okay, dear. So we have 21 days. It to be complete this one, this one, this one, this one task.
Mm-hmm.
3rd March to 31st March is there. And how much it is completed till now? So we can say that you have completed the 15% of this project. Okay, so you have what? How much hours you have? You have 168 hours to complete the task. Okay, same things you can apply here. Suppose project cost you required 4 days. Okay, 3rd March is what? If you're going for the 3rd March, then the 4th March to 10th March, 8th March. You have completed this task is 45%. Just perform this task is basically And the Michael is performed this particular task 30 hours because you have same working hours, same time. So this is gonna this is just shown to you same time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So same things you wanna do it here, 2 days, then 8, then we have to go for the 9th of March to 11th March, 2 days. How much things is completed? This is the 60% things is been done. Project time scope, and then the Zara is going to working on the same project, 16 hours sort of things. Okay, and this is required quality testing 5 days. So 11th, then we have to go for the 12th. 19th March is there, and this is completed. This is gonna complete it till 25%. Who is gonna working on this task? This is Michael is working on this particular task 40 years. Then we have project is required 1 day. So we have 20th, and then who's going to perform this task? 80% things are done. This is done by the data. Okay. So this is sort of things we have that it down. Okay. So the thing is, this is markup, and who's going to, this is the thing is there, the task is over allocated. Okay. So you have allocated the task to the Michael same time. Okay. This is sort of things, and this is the task mode. What type of task need to perform same time? This is the
Mm-hmm.
project planning. How much it will take, and what is the durations of the particular project? How much time? How much of the project is completed till now? And who's going to perform this particular task? And how many number of hours is there? Is there any overtimes? You need to be write it down. And if you have go for some more annual cost sort of thing, so you can just write it down here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how much cost is incurred sometimes? So you can also write in the yes, this how much cost will take. So this is cost is there same time. Okay, then this is the things you can gonna work on this particular task. Okay, so the another thing is what we're going to tell you is this. So once you have starting your project, okay, so you can just write it down the task names. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the task mode is completed, or it is automatically completed, or it is manually scheduled the task. Okay, two things
Mm-hmm.
here. Okay, so whatever the changes you have made it, so it is automatically will be reflected same time here, or you can go
Mm-hmm.
for manual things as well, manually changes on the project. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so this is depend upon what type of project you're going to. Suppose you are auto scheduled things, go for it. If you have manually required, then go for it as per the requirement sort of things. First thing.
Mm-hmm.
Second, the task name, what type of task you need to perform. Okay, and how much time it will take, the starting date, finish date, complete, the source names, works, and is there any overtimes, is there any costing is there, or you can go here and then add a column, whatever this applicable in your project. Okay, so these things you're gonna check it out, and there's a timeline is there, so you can just check it out in the module is how much time to complete the particular task is there. So this is the timelines you can check it out, and this is the chart is there.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going here, we click here, and this the chart is basically it is showing to you that how much time you need to perform. So this is the chart is starting from here, so we have started the project from here, and this is things gonna working. Who's performed this?
Mm-hmm.
Zara, Michael, and how much task they are going to work it, and how it is completed or not complete sort of things is here. Okay. So how it's gonna look like? It just looks like simple one. So we can go here, Gantt charts, and then we can, you know what? We can go here and then go here and then tracking chart. So this is also we can go for to how to track your chart. So this is the red things is available. So this is what the timelines is not matching. This is the
Mm-hmm.
this is the big task you need to perform. The 17% of the task is need to be completed. How much 60% things are working here? Okay, 40%,
Mm-hmm.
60%, 25%, 80% is things gonna working.
What
Uh,
is that red line shows? Like, and those icons right next to it, like,
this deadlines basically show that the only 15% task is done, not in deadlines sort of things.
and
Okay,
no, right about like, on that on your left side, like the task mode where like those push pins icons are right next to it, like there was a red, like, like a person icon. What does that mean?
this one, this icons
No, no, on the left side.
on the
On the
left side, this one,
Yeah.
this is a resource allocated. Use
Okay.
the resource allocated. This is okay. This is I think name is Michael, or I think yes, it's Michael. The
Okay.
Michael is working, looks like on the same. So task is allocated to the particular specific person,
Mm-hmm.
okay, who's going to perform for what sort of
Okay.
things. So okay, so this is how much gonna how much effective sort of things working. So here we have different ways to what take a look of the particular diagrams. Okay, so we can go do here, and then we can go some different task other views. Wait a second. We have this is giant chat is the same time. Okay, okay, then we have to go here, and then to go here, then we have to take a resource sheet. Okay, so this is the resource. This is Jara and Michael. These are two persons available. They are
Mm-hmm.
working. This is initial and the maximum 100%. And the standard rate is $10. We have modified before we starting this project. If you're going here, then we have some modifications. We have done it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So how much she paid? So $10 sort of things. We have modified things here some time ago. Yes, they are $10, right? This is $10 is there. So the
Mm-hmm.
standard rate is $10. Over times we can provide a 4 hours. Okay, so total the cost is more calculated sort of things. How much cost? You can calculate 10 into 440. Is there notes you can gonna find it out? Okay, so we have different things available. Okay, sorry. We can go here. We can go here. Then we can go for resource usage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically, if you're talking about some Zara, so Zara worked 264 hours. Okay, 56 hours a year. 16 hours, 168 hours, and 16 hours, 8 hours. And this is 8 days, 8 days, 8 days. How many hours she's gonna work in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what about Michael? Michael is gonna be working on 86 hours on different sort of work is there, and then this is the how the number of days, and it is gonna working. How much hours it is gonna working. Okay, then we have another thing is there, so we can go again, same things. We can go here, and then suppose we would like to resource graph. So this is the graph is showing so over allocated and allocated task is there. So allocations of work is high, and the allocated things is gonna working. Okay, so the Zara is gonna perform the sort of thing, over allocated task. Number of tasks need to be done. So this is the things of the Zara, and this is things of Michael sort of things. Task sheet. So this is the task sheet. What type of different tasks you perform. Tracking timeline. Same thing is we have done it, and we have go here, and if we going to the that what task form. So this is the sort of task Zara is perform this particular task. Okay, then we have to go the team planner. So Gantt charts, we have different resources. Gantt charts, we can go for some networking diagrams, so we don't require networking diagrams here. Okay, because it is the project management sort of things. The source sheets, we have this resources available. So we have some resource usage, how the resource gonna usage we're working. Same times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is different things you can available. Suppose you require some report to send to the management. Okay, so what type of reports we can going to create? So new reports. First of all, I'm going to report. Okay, and what type of reports you required? We required some dashboards. We required resources. We required cost. We required in progress, getting started, custom, recent. Okay, suppose we required some dashboards, so we have run down the cost overview. Okay, yeah, project overview. We could need to check it out. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the project overview, right? So it is 26% completed, my dear. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And project initiations, nothing is gonna working. Project charters you have started, 75% has been things has been complete. Stakeholders management 70% is completed. The project planning is 15%. Project scope is 45%. Project time is basically 60%. Project quality you maintain
So
100.
how it can show that project initiation is 0%, but project charter is 75% done, and then the stakeholder management is 100% done. That's part of initiation.
Yes, yes, it is basically and 75%, when 75% is done. So it will not,
Mm-hmm.
it is not reflecting here. Same thing is there.
Okay.
It is not reflecting in the into this. So we need to manually, because we have not manually, you know what, write it down how much percent is completed. That is why in the manual things we need to be write it down everything, manual things.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, if it is automatic way, then it is automatically taking how much it is percentage it is completed.
Okay.
Okay, so we
Mm-hmm.
have we have forgot to mention how much percentage it is complete the project initiation things.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, so that this is the manual things this is all about. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
dear, this is the things gonna how it's gonna work. Percentage completed.
Mm-hmm.
This is project
Mm-hmm.
overview is all about, and then
Mm-hmm.
Zara and Michael, Zara Michael. Okay, so project plannings 3rd March to 31st March and 21 days and 15% completed, and Zara is working on the particular project resource names. Okay, so this is the project timeline, project quality, 12 to 19 March, 5 days, 25% work done. It is done by the Michael. So at the same time, how much we need to pay to the Zara and the particular Michael. Okay, so we have to go
Mm-hmm.
again here and we have to check it out, the cost cash flow. So as per this, the total costing cash flow is basically here.
Mm-hmm.
So project initiations $560 sort of things. Annual cost we have not mentioned it, and total cost is 560. Project charters cost is the same sort of thing. So who's done what sort of things? So we can provide the money, the costing, or overall costing on the project basically. So we have to go here and task cost overview. Okay. So how much cost it will be charged for this particular? Okay. So future task is 640 and status is sort of things. And this is project initiations is basically fixed cost, annual cost, remaining cost. So what type of cost in the applicable in the into the project? So we need to write it down. The things is here. Okay. Then again we are getting started. Create report, organize task. No, it's not gonna working. Design. We have different designs of the particular reports
Mm-hmm.
and the source overview. So this is uh, the Zara works has been done. This is the Michael things is gonna working. So Zara is working on 284 sort of things, and this Michael is worked on 90 hours sort of things. Okay, so this is what 210 hours Zara's worked. So we need to provide $10 per hour charges, and you have provide 4 hours, $4 for overtime as well. So we can, provide the costing is 210 into 10 is equal to 2100 hours of work you have done it. Michael's working 46 into 10, so 460 hours. It is worked. So we can provide the source costing is there on the per,
Mm-hmm.
per hour basis. Okay, so the source overviews. Okay, so it is how much cost is working, what type of task has been done, who's going to working, where to working. Okay, so this sort of reports you can create, generate a reports, and then you can send to the management.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the work overview sort of things. So work breakdown, this work complete is 26% only, remaining work is 257.3 hours, and actual work is 92.7 hours basically, right? So remaining works need to perform same sort of things, right? So 26%
Mm-hmm.
works has been done from the Zara, and the person is Michael. Other things are working. Okay, so Zara is working how much does Zara works. So Michael is working the same sort of things. Okay, so as per this the remaining task is there, and remaining availability is the same sort of things. So we have some availability of the resources same time. So this is work overview, which is going to be shared to you same time. So how much task is completed, how much task is pending. So this is the things what MS project gonna tell you, the report sort of things. Okay, so we have to go task, and then we can create a report over there. Okay, so this is the report is created same sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we can go here again, we can go the task planner, and this is the what Gantt chart is the format which you're using it. But the thing is,
Mm-hmm.
if the management requires some different sort of usage reports, anything, so we can go to source sheets, then we can go for the source things available over here. So different as per the requirement of the users, we can got it. Okay, so this is a Jara is working on 6 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. So these things are working same time. Okay, a task from. So this is the task from is there. Go here, and the team planner is basically okay. So we have team is, we have only 2 persons same time, so that is why we don't have team. So this is Michael is there. The project quality things is done, and rest of things are pending. Stakeholders management, he has done it completely, but Zara is working on project charters, project risk is there, project initiation is there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So these two the sources are working same time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as team, and how much time task is completed till now. So this is the calendars. If you just take a look at the calendar side, so which calendars, which date, which things has been done. So this is also it is coming same times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the project. MS project is all about, right? Project information is created. So what happened to this? We have to go here and then go to Gantt chart. So this is the actual things, is actual picture it is. So what?
Mm-hmm.
So in this, what we have different modes available: automatic, or this is what automatic task is there, and this is the manual task is there. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and what type of task name is, then then you can go for the subtask is there. What are different activities of the particular phase. Okay, and then what, how much time it will take, start date, end date, complete date, resource, who is going to working, how much hours it is working, or okay, how much hours you have paid. Okay, and if you require some more things, okay, so you can go to add all sort of things same times, and you can what create same time here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, work complete, so you can just go to down or everything. Okay, and then you just take a look that yes, how much project is work, who's going to done it, where to working, how much task is complete till now, how is not things are not work till now. So these things you can just take a look from this MS project same time. This is allocations of the allocated resources. Okay, so this is the hours is 1 211 hours, 189 hours. Michael works, okay, 58 3 hours working, sort of that sort of thing is there. Okay, so our allocated resources. So we required some more resources to complete the task. Okay, so this is the reports generations, how it is going to working, have to calculate things. So this is things
Mm-hmm.
working same time. Okay, so $10 per hour. This is a 532 actual cost. 53.2 hours is worked, and 39 hours is basically done by the Michael. 10 hours to standard rate is there. So we can pay. Okay, how much amount we need to pay to the resources same time. So we can done the things like that. So this is 200 2500 sort of dollars we need to pay to the Zara, and we need to provide some what different what we can say to the micro set of things. Okay, so this is the MS project kind of working. Just you can just take a what take a look at how it's going to working, and you're gonna things how it's going to working sort of thing. So you can just create your project and then try to figure out how it's going to working, how to create things, how to work the things. So this is all about we have to study about the MS project is how it is working. So it's a basic overview. Okay, this is so if you're working on some advanced things, you can just find out more things inside this. Okay, so I will just send you the link. Okay, so just try to create this MS project on your project, and then if any doubts you just find out. So let me know so that I will help you
Okay.
out. Same.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Okay. Okay, no worries. Thank you. And for the next class, like, I will send you the message like the same way once I send you the project, and then we can figure it out like when we can have our last class. I think that is most probably is going to be next week, like maybe Tuesday.
Okay, perfect. So as per me,
Okay.
I have done all things. So just try to create a projects, and any doubts, let me know on the WhatsApp as well all the time. Okay, I will
Okay,
available.
sure.
So I will
Sure.
help you out same time.
Sounds good then. Thank you so much, Mahesh. Okay.
Okay,
Take
bye.
care.
Bye.